Hello, welcome. It's time to review Sharknado, the Fourth Awakens. Yes, I know it's based on Star Wars. Look, something happened. Alright, I already did this review, and had it done, uploaded it to YouTube. But something happened. See, I did this review on Thursday. I did 3 and 4 on Thursday. And it didn't upload this. It uploaded 3, but not this one. And then I did the Spaceballs, and then did Sharknado 5. And it didn't upload those, it didn't process those all the way. And then this morning here, I'm sitting here watching TV, and Big LT texts me and starts criticizing me about my review on Spaceballs. I'm like, wait a minute, is that public now? Because for some reason it wasn't. I mean, you can still watch it. It's just a deleted video in the playlist. Well, found it, and yes, they're both uploaded, but now I have to redo Sharknado the Fourth Awakens because that one didn't work for some reason. I don't know. But here we go. Okay, so I'm redoing this. I already uploaded Sharknado 5 review, and now I'm gonna do this one. I already done it, but did it again. Need to get this done. I already watched this. The last Sharknado yesterday, and we'll get into that because I'll do that one if this one uploads today. So, Sharknado the Fourth Awakens. Although the name parodies Star Wars, it doesn't really parody Star Wars itself, other than the text crawl at the beginning of the film. If anything, Sharknado 3 took place in space. We start off with a recap of what's going on, telling us what's going on. It's been 5 years. Ashton Reynolds and his new company Astro X have made this new satellite which can stop Sharknadoes from happening. They also rescued Gil Shepard from the moon, so him being stranded there was stupid. And I don't know what the vote was, whether or not April should die or live, but if it at the end it ended up her being dead, they twisted that around anyway because now she's a freaking robot. Built back together by her father, played by Gary Busey. Yes. And so so now it's 5 years later, and Finn is now living on a farm with his mother and Gil. All right, and so I'm trying to think. That's the 5th one. No, it's this one. It's this one. I'm trying to think. I've watched them all. So he's living on a farm, and the mother is there, and so Finn's going to go to Las Vegas. Yes, this is the right one. Finn's going to go to Las Vegas, and he gets his cousin, whose name I forgot again, played by Marcella Lucia. And she's gorgeous, at least in this film. And growing up, I had a little crush on her in the George Lopez show. We're close enough in age, it's okay. Okay, I think she's only a couple of years younger than I am, so it's fine. So, yeah, and they go to Vegas. And so then we get to see Matt again. You know, Finn and April's son. This time played by Cody Lindley, who is way younger than Chuck Hittinger. Maybe about 5 years younger than Chuck Hittinger, but who cares? And he's got a new wife, which doesn't matter because the wife gets killed by the sharks when a Sharknado happens anyway. Celebrity cameos in this, of course, the news people, Al Roker, Hoda Kotb, Matt Lauer, I think, is in this, and you got Kathy Lee Gifford. Maybe Matt Lauer's on it, I don't know. And you got Adrian Zmed, who, I remember when I first watched this is when I first started getting into Grease 2, which I do like, by the way. And I was like, hey, it's Johnny, it's Nagarelli, you know? And I think this is the first film in which Gilbert Gottfried makes an appearance as Ron McDonald. Yes, Ron McDonald, the newscaster guy. A bunch of other cameos in here and stuff, but wrestler cameo for this film. I forgot. Who is it? Seth Rollins. He plays Agent Lopez, which is weird because his real last name is Lopez, so kind of funny. The idea that there's... So, is it this one or that's the next one? Isn't it? Or just I'm trying to think. No, this one. It's this one that has the... You got boulder NATOs and electric NATOs and nuclear NATOs and fire NATOs and just any other NATO you can think of. Peace Dragon reference there. Yeah, just... You know, but anyway, yeah, just I think it's this one anyway. Yeah, because globalist women, they go around the world. This one has the different NATOs. That's the gimmick for here. And yeah, there's like rock NATOs and glass NATOs. I don't know what that's, but yeah, just different kinds of tornadoes. And Claudia, is she in this one? I don't remember. I don't think she is. If she is, she's not. Yeah, she is. Because it's her and... You gotta forgive me, I watched it 2 days ago, alright? It's her and Hasselhoff that come across Wexler, that being Gary Busey's character, and the mom. And one thing that gets me every time is the fucking kid, alright? Gil. The actor who plays him in the next two films, he's better. The one here, not so much. Because he's just like, you're not my mom's a shark. I'm like, first of all, how stupid do you have to be, kid? That your mom's a freaking shark. Because here's the thing is that the piece of the space shuttle landed on her at the end and she died. And so she was made into a robot. And that really starts the complicated part of April's storyline from here on in. And it gets even more complicated once we get to the last Sharknado, which we will. But yeah, moderately, it messes up the story. But yeah, so what else is there? Not much else to say, I guess. Okay. So at the end of this, everyone gets swallowed by the shark. Ashton Reynolds dies, quote unquote, while trying to do something. He falls into something. And then they each get swallowed by a shark, which each gets swallowed by a bigger shark. So they do a gag, like in the first film, where Finn gets swallowed by the shark, and he uses the chainsaw to pull him and Nova out. Nova's not in this one, by the way. And then, but this time, it's the kid, little Gil, that comes in there with this little chainsaw and saws everyone out from each shark. Yeah, except for Masio Lucio, who fell, knocked down or something. She's fine. And everyone's happy hunky-dory in it. Sharknado's over for now, I guess. But, except for Matt, who lost his freaking wife. But anyway, everyone's happy now. But April's a robot, so that's gotta come back. I mean, she and Finn can't. Unless, she's a sex bot. So, who knows? But then we got a post-credit scene that reveals that Ashton Reynolds is still alive, which means complete shit, because he doesn't appear in the other two films. So, showing that he's still alive means absolutely fucking nothing. And goes absolutely fucking nowhere in the long scheme of things. Watching through these, because I didn't cover this in my other review for this when I did it. I didn't think about it. And watching it too, I'm like, wait a minute. They showed Ashton Reynolds at the end of part 4. He's still alive. He's not in the last two parts. So what was the point of doing it? Maybe they set that up and then Tom Davidson wasn't available because she's the one who actually plays him. Maybe that's the reason. But other than that, y'all, Sharknado 4. It's decent, but I gotta give it a 7. And it's weird because I think I've given... it's my original score, so I have to stick with it. So I'm giving it a 7. I gave it 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you watched this already, I've given them 7s. Here's a bit of a spoiler for what's going to go on with the last one. It's probably going to be a little bit higher because that one gets wacky. There are some problems with it, but it gets a little wacky. Okay? So, let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts on Sharknado, The Fourth Awakens? Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty. I'll see you in the next one.